Hey guys, what's up? Murder of Birds here. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be jumping into the mid-season finale chapter for RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 7. This is going to be my reaction to it. And, this is the last chapter that we're basically getting for 2020. Next week starts the holiday season. So for me, I'm going to be celebrating Christmas with my friends and family, probably doing some streams here and there. And then the following week, we'll hopefully be able to put all of the bad energy and bad vibes of 2020 behind us as we usher in a new year with 2021. Of course, it's not, January 1st isn't going to make all of the bad stuff automatically just go away and make us, susceptible to just going back to a normal life. We still have to be accountable. We still have to, be responsible with all the things that we're doing. But I just think this year ending, it's a new year, start fresh, clean slate, make the most of every day. At the very start of the year. And of course, we're going to be going on a bit of a hiatus. So I'm excited that, at the very least, I'm excited to see what this episode delivers and provides us and leaves us off with. And of course, I prefer this alternative over anything else because RWBY has been absolutely killing this volume so far, working from home and just being in complete production mode the entire year. So giving them these extra couple weeks to catch up on certain things and making sure this volume is the absolute best that it can be. I wouldn't want it any other way. And obviously there's a lot of other things that I could be doing in terms of content, like getting back to Red versus Blue and, playing more Genshin Impact and doing other Twitch streams and stuff like that. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of other content that I can focus on for the most part. But getting into the episode itself, Eddie did mention on Twitter yesterday that this chapter was not created with the break in mind. So they're not going to be like building us up for this crazy, suspenseful, immeasurable, insurmountable, cliffhanger that we're going to be agonizingly waiting for the next chapter. So at the very least, that kind of quells my expectations a bit and tempers them to kind of give me an experience that I can be satisfied with, and then come back to it, for chapter 8, in February. So I'm at least looking forward to that. Obviously, last week's chapter, we got the long-awaited backstory for Cinder Fall, that honestly, I feel like there were some parts of it that were lacking. I wish that it was actually the entire episode. I wish that it included how Cinder actually came in contact with Salem. I think that's the more tantalizing bits of information for especially who she is now. But at the very least, giving us an idea of who she was in the past, allowing me to empathize with her as a character and understand the situation that she was in, coming up from the dirt, coming up from nothing, and being oppressed by the authority and the power that she now as an adult so desperately seeks after and wants for herself. Of course, that doesn't justify her actions. She made her bed. She has to lay in it. She killed Pyrrha. She attacked Weiss. She's caused too much suffering, too much harm for her to ever, in my opinion, feel like she could be redeemed in any way, shape, or form. And at the end of the day, her power hungriness might be her undoing if she decides to continue going against Salem in that regard. But last week's episode gave us a lot as well in terms of the situation at hand. Atlas is completely defenseless. Salem is moving in. There is an onslaught of Grimm that are going to be moving in on this kingdom. Unsuspecting civilians. Ironwood has to kind of mobilize his forces, and everybody else is just watching and just seeing all of this shit go down. And really, I feel like everyone is at a different, situation of what they have to do. So there's a bunch of different plot points and plot lines, right? You have, Winter and the Aesops with Jean, Ren, and Yang. You have RWBY and company at the Shuni Manor. You have Ironwood, trying to figure out what he can do to defend the kingdom. You have Cinder and company, back up at the Whale. And there's just going to be, I think, a lot of pandemonium and chaos right now that's going to ensue. And I think this is the startup of the battle for Atlas. And I'm just wondering where they're going to leave us off, because that's really more so than anything what I think is going to be very interesting to look forward to. Also, Ozma was trying to get through to Hazel a little bit at the last episode before Salem walked in and interrupted them. So I think he's going to try to sabotage some kind of, basically try to make it to where he can sabotage someone from the inside, and it might be Hazel if he's able to keep Hazel with him one-on-one and try to convince him. And, obviously Ozma and Oscar have to work together on that, with everything else in between. But with all of that said, I don't want to ramble any further. I just want to get into this chapter and look forward to what we have for this last episode before the finale break. And I just want to say once again, thank you guys all so very much this year for your kindness, your generosity, your support this year overall for 2020. It hasn't been my best year, but at the very least, you guys have made it so much more entertaining and enjoyable for me to continue to make content on YouTube, on Twitch. The support on Patreon is at an all-time high. It's insane. And I really hope you guys continue to enjoy the content. Obviously, I'm going to be doing other things. Like I said, Twitch streaming, Red versus Blue, original content during the hiatus, especially since I was never really able to get through it this year. And then when RWBY picks back up, we have another 7 chapters to kind of see how it all comes together and wraps up in a nice, neat, or messy bow, depending on what they have in store for us. But I really do appreciate it, and I thank you guys all so very much for the support. And yeah, we're gonna get into it now. And once again, I want to give a huge thank you to all of the support over on patreon.com/murderofbirds. And an extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the Wizard of Remnant tier and higher, that being BungLe Queen, Ezra Li, Gotakei, Jakob, Jamie Coleman, Jets Unleashed, John Green, Jonathan Hall, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew Trapp, Michael, Rylan Skelton, Shadow Wolf, Wolverine Republic, Zach Hewlett, and Zombie Killer 451. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I really hope you enjoy the reaction. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And without further ado, let us begin. All right, everybody, we're going to be starting RWBY Volume 8 with Chapter 7 titled War. Again, this is the mid-season finale. Salem has just made her first calculated play on Atlas, basically flawlessly taking down their defenses. They are now defenseless. Everybody is watching in horror as the Whale Grim moves in, releases a flood of Grim onto the streets, onto the unsuspecting citizens, and everyone has to mobilize now because it is actual war on all fronts, with Atlas, with Mantle, with Team RWBY and company, with Salem, with her forces. Cinder and the Hound are going to find Penny, I assume. Atlas, you know, the Aesops just met up with, you know, Juniper, Ren, and Yang, and I don't know what's going to happen. This is also what we're going to be left off with for a while. And I know, again, it's not, you know, this episode wasn't created with the mid-season finale in mind, so I am tempering any type of crazy finale-esque cliffhangers, but nonetheless, I feel like there's a lot that we're going to have to kind of hold tight with for the next couple of weeks. But as always, thank you guys all for the support. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and we're going to be starting this in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, here we go. Oh boy, man, I just hope things aren't as bad as when I'm projecting them to be. This is the halfway point of the season 2, so we'll see. We said goodbye to all the things we loved, gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We laughed in faith, left our solitude, our carefree peace. What we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, the tragics, and before our eyes, hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our way home was finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vine. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fall and fight for every life. Let's go! Oh my god, what is going to happen? We have to also figure out what's happening at like the Whitley Man, like the Schnee Manor. Oh fuck. The Crops! They're the first ones to go. Oh man. Oh man! Holy fuck. Hold the line! Oh my god, is there gravity dust in the freaking... Oh my god. Dude! This is actual war! You see those Atlesian mechs? Oh wow, it's just sabers right now. It's gonna get worse. Fuck off! You still got a big whale to worry about too. That's just sending waves after waves. Jesus Christ. Oh, the apathy! Oh my god. How can you can't stop the apathy? Oh my god. This is great. Look at their numbers compared to ours. This is such a great shot, though. Fuck. This is it. You gotta hold your fucking line, dude. Something's gotta give.
Yes, sir.
I am evacuating all citizens to the subway. Prepare Manta Squad Omega and dispatch to every part of Atlas.
Omega.
But, sir.
Now!
Hey, no ifs, ands, or buts. Y'all are about to get attacked.
Please proceed to the nearest underground subway stations for shelter.
Yep. They're probably finding out just as much as everybody else. Don't panic! You're gonna make things worse! I mean, this is Atlas after all. These motherfuckers talk shit about everyone else, about Vale not being, you know, not having good defenses. But they've, oh my god. Don't just look at them, get to say, oh my god, they have Lancers too. Get to the subway, people.
We need to go!
They're so unprepared. Like, talk about, like, taking life for granted.
Then don't waste resources on them. Beta Squad.
Meanwhile, they're arrested.
Missiles, but we can't make a dent, sir.
Sir, Schnee here. Penny is still MIA, but we've apprehended Ark, Xiaolong, and Ren.
Stand by for further orders.
Shit.
Don't let those fugitives out of your sight.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Still just following orders.
Yeah. Hey, someone has to. Let's be honest. This is what happens when you don't follow orders.
That's where the Grim took Oscar.
Oh, shit.
Even bigger than I
Oh my god, are we gonna see Oscar
Grim
again?
don't take prisoners.
This one did.
Yeah, and it
If you would
talked!
just let us go.
Ceasefire.
Grim
Beta
don't take
squads,
prisoners.
concentrate on secondary hostiles.
Dude, you have a lot to
Beta
learn.
squad managers
All of
for
us
the
do.
What do you have in mind, sir?
We aren't making any progress attacking the thing on the outside. The
Inside.
inside, it could be vulnerable.
But that's where Salem is.
Science team is putting together a bomb. When it's ready, we'll drop it off as close to the target as possible. Our team will deliver it.
Oscar's in there,
Send
though.
you rendezvous coordinates now.
Of course, sir. We will hold the point, and we will get it done.
But Oscar's in there.
Exactly.
You can't
Y'all
do
gotta make
this.
that call, dude. Winter, you gotta do something. You gotta carve your own path. And she knows it too. Oh my god! What the fuck? This is some Hunter x Hunter shit! Crollo? Oh my god! Her freaking death symphony. Her symphony of destruction. What the fuck? That literally reminded me of Crollo and York New City for any Hunter x Hunter fans out there. That was actually based. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I come bearing information. Oh! Wait, what? You can use it on the Grim too? Oh, he is getting destroyed in there.
That stunt you pulled, she'd have killed you if you didn't just pop up somewhere else. Still, you can make things easier on yourself if you start telling the truth.
Jesus. I mean,
You've never wondered why she recruited you.
yeah.
You,
Of
specifically.
all
to help
people.
her find the relics.
We share a vision. She's gonna create a new world order. No kingdoms. And no Huntsman Academy.
Just Grim.
New world order.
Yeah, it's gonna kill all of you.
When Salem gets all 4 relics, there will be no worlds left at all.
Mm-hmm. True that.
You get it.
Come on, try to get through to
Been
him.
alive longer than you can comprehend. All she craves now is release.
Oh.
Death.
Oh, so maybe that's why.
Stop lying!
That's the big theory.
When she came for me, I killed her over
What?
and over again.
What?
The longest she was gone was only a few hours. Before she put herself back together.
What the fuck,
I couldn't
Hazel?
lift my arms anymore. She showed me that through her, I could have the vengeance I needed.
Dude, he killed Salem too, just like us.
Hazel. Don't you see that is why she came for you?
Yeah, you are
Because
resilient.
she could make you believe that this is what you needed.
This is what you deserve!
Yes. But Oscar, the people of Atlas, Remnant,
True.
you haven't done what you've done for justice. You've done it for yourself. Because she pushed you to think it would help.
Oh my god, get through to him!
Has it?
He might actually get through to Hazel. Holy fuck. Hey, Weiss's room again. Nora. All right, they're treating her wounds, but she's still knocked out, man. Oh!
Am I good for?
Oh, come on, Nora. Being strong and hitting stuff. You were an absolute badass that episode. Oh, is that coffee again? Well, Blake likes tea, so maybe hers is tea.
But she needs a doctor.
Hopefully May's able to reach the others. I really hope they're okay.
Grimm are moving on your turf. Y'all better move, dude.
Salem's monster is making Grimm faster than the Atlas military can kill them.
That too.
The city won't stand a chance unless we stop it.
It's massive. Way bigger than a Leviathan.
Your Silver Eyes ain't gonna do shit.
Penny launched Amity, and our message went out. Do we just wait for someone to come?
Y'all gotta fight.
Come.
Oh my god, you see that fire animation? Holy shit.
How did it all get like this?
Oh, is that hot chocolate maybe?
Fiona said your friends haven't been heard from in a while.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
they're under
the last
arrest.
thing they're worried about is a couple of kids.
God, how much time is
Come
left?
on.
Okay, we're halfway
Got the
through.
ship ready
Oh my
to
god,
head
we're only
back.
halfway through.
We can't leave.
It's chaos at the crater. Atlas has its army, but Mantle only has us. People are dying.
People are dying here too.
Yeah.
Don't you have family in Atlas?
Henry Marigold.
No. Mantle needed me. And to the Marigolds, that meant I wasn't their son anymore.
Okay, here we go.
And I made sure that everyone knew that I wasn't their daughter.
Hey, there you go.
So forget him.
I guess that's the
You've got Henry. Yours have Whitley.
That's the in-show confirmation.
I
Wow.
don't know about...
Which side are you on, anyway?
It's not a side. It's about saving people.
We've heard that before.
Yeah, by the Aesops, they were like, "What side are you on?"
Everyone.
They want to help Mantle.
We're all
Atlas want,
facing
you know,
Salem
Aesop want to help Atlas.
And together is the only way we're going to get out of it.
Come on. Damn, we need you, May. Your
So
semblance is
exactly
really
do you
useful.
get out of it?
You've been a great help so far. God, I love Weiss's
So long
room.
as
It's so
this world turns, you shall walk its face. That was the curse cast upon her.
Oh, he just told him the lost
Salem can
Mabel!
divide humanity beyond repair and bring all four relics back together. She believes that maybe.
Oh,
the curse will
so
be
she
broken.
is trying to kill
The
herself.
gods will rule against us and destroy Remnant.
Holy fuck, look at this freaking battle. Come on,
Nice
Hazel.
story.
It's the
But if
truth!
Legion's death taught me one thing. It was never to trust you.
Please, let me.
Oh,
Oscar,
man.
you want him to trust us and trust me.
Come on, switch back. I love that swap.
Her name is Jin.
Oh no! Hazel's gonna ask the
Bullet,
question?
Just say her name. She can still answer one more question.
Hazel!
After all that, you're just going to give Salem the password?
You the password.
I'm giving you the password.
Oh my god!
And hoping you'll find the truth for yourself.
Please don't tell me he's gonna be like, what? Imagine he's like, what's Salem hiding from us? I swear to God, I said that a couple weeks
He's
ago.
a prisoner, Em. He'll say what he thinks will get him out.
Holy
So you're
shit.
still going to vacuo? After what I just told
Oh,
you?
he's gonna, all right, we'll see him in
Those are
volume
Salem's
9
new
or
orders.
10.
And I know better than to disobey Salem.
Come on, dude.
Look, even if what he said was true, we can't stop Salem. You told me yourself. Hazel tried.
Yep.
He failed, and he got in line. Big guy's not gonna pick fights he can't win. Neither should we.
Yeah. I mean...
And all of this is pointless anyway. Salem's not ending the world. Of course she is.
You're surprised.
What?
Salem is destruction incarnate.
Jesus, I wasn't expecting to see
Our
Tyrion.
mistress wishes to see the end of it all. There is no ideal more beautiful.
Oh, Tyrion's
If you
fucking
couldn't see that
batshit
from the
crazy.
start,
I mean, he's down for
you
anything.
must be out of your mind. Now, come along, Mr. Black.
Oh, man.
You and I have a date with the desert.
Oh my god, and Tyrion's going. Damn, Tyrion's going everywhere, man. He went to Mistral, he went to Atlas. We're gonna see him in Vacuo now. Buddy. Buddy. You better watch out. You better be careful, dude. You don't deserve this. You're just misguided. You're just a boy! Oh my god. Tyrion lives to fight another day.
Oscar's still in there.
That creature causes more damage every minute. We cannot wait.
Please, Winter, give us a chance to try to rescue him first. We could be your test run.
Ah!
You don't know what'll be waiting for you inside, right?
True!
So we can go ahead to check it out. And look
God,
for Oscar
John
when
is
we're
such a
inside.
strategist.
You want to go inside that thing alone?
If it means saving
Wouldn't you do it for
Oscar.
Elm? Harriet? Vine?
Marrow?
We don't let feelings get in the way of making the right call. Trading 3 lives for 1 is stupid.
No, it's not.
Thank you, Ren. Talk to him. Talk to him.
We will do whatever it takes to find him. Because we care about him.
Yo, he's coming back around.
I really had you pegged as the most level-headed of the bunch. But I guess you're just
Oh,
right.
shut up, Hair.
Feelings don't matter. The job matters. When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace them.
No!
Like Marrow replaced Tortuga, and Winter replaced...
No! Clover.
No one is replaceable.
Tortuga? That's a fucked up way of looking. Whoa! What the fuck?
You don't really believe that.
Whoa!
You are furious about losing Kiba. And you...
What?
You don't know anything about me!
His semblance evolved! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so cool! You still care about Nora!
That's why you lost against Team RWBY. You try to fight how you feel about each other.
Oh
so
my
you'll never
god!
truly work as a team.
He's literally looking in their soul!
What you're talking about? Everyone calm down.
Oh, really? You're gonna hit him because he's speaking facts? That's such a cool evolution of his semblance! Yo, you can't hide from Ren!
We'll drop you as close
You
as
can't
we
hide
can
your
to the
feelings!
You can't be serious. They're fugitives and traitors.
I outrank you.
Yeah, yo, get in line! Get in line,
If
little
you are
rabbit!
Not in time, we drop the payload. No matter what.
Oh god, payload, Overwatch, PTSD.
We understand.
Thank you, Winter. Holy shit. God, Winter is such a freaking... So legit.
I don't like this either. In fact,
wow,
you don't want to be a part of it at all anymore.
Yeah, Marrow! We saw that coming from a mile away.
And I'm going to do it.
Damn. That's such a terrible way of looking at things, though. Like, everyone's replaceable. Damn, she's a mixed bag, this one. Holy shit.
Oh, wait, what about Crow and Robin?
That's such a
Well,
cool
maybe
evolution of his
wherever they're being
semblance.
held, they could...
No, see, you just don't get it. This is not a situation where everyone wins. Now you all can come with me to help in Mantle, or I can drop you off near the front lines if you still want to help Atlas.
Damn.
Your uncle and Robin
She's kind of
can't
true.
save
It's kind of
us.
right, though. It's like,
have
we
to
can't
choose.
think of every little
So
person.
choose.
Speaking facts. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. The Grim here? Yo, you fucked with the wrong house! Oh, is it Clyde? Oh, my God!
Miss me. I heard there was a patient
Oh,
here
my
who needed my help.
I am so sorry, Clyde. It's my fault that Father...
Please don't worry, my Snowflake.
Oh,
it had nothing to do with you. And everything
Oh
to do
my
with
god,
Jacques.
yep, there he goes. All of his personalities.
Well,
oh my
that's
god, it's so great he's back.
Wait, how did you
Ah,
know?
young Whitley, I'm so glad that you rang. May I please see the patient?
Whitley came
Understand it's
through?
urgent.
Yes. She's in Weiss's
For
room.
Nora.
Just go up there.
I haven't been gone that long, Master Whitley. I believe I can find it.
Whitley came through.
You called Klein.
That girl needs a doctor.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't do it for you.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why it means so much to me.
Aww. Ah! Oh, I'm so happy. Uh-oh. Okay, this is the real...
Did you call anyone else?
No, the Grimmer here. Fuck. We gotta defend the manor. What the fuck was that? Oh, wait, did they just... The hell was that? Penny!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. She's compromised right now. There's no telling how she's gonna respond to— oh my god, there's so many credits. God, this concept art's beautiful. Holy shit. Holy shit, that's like the worst thing ever. Cause I think Penny being with RWBY is gonna be massive for what happens next if Penny goes rogue. Or if Penny goes like red, essentially. But she's massively damaged. But she is compromised. And I think with RWBY being there, I think that's where it's gonna matter most for Ruby's development. If she goes rogue and RWBY has to stop her. Oh my god, what a great episode. Holy shit, what an amazing episode, man. They left us on such a big cliffhanger in general, because all of these other plot points are about to be progressed, right? Jean in the group are gonna try to go get Oscar. Oscar's getting through to Hazel. Hazel might ask the question of finding out the truth behind Salem. Tyrion and fucking Mercury. God, we haven't seen Mercury in so long, and it's like, oh, I guess we'll see you in 2 to 3 volumes once we make it to Vacuo. But Tyrion lives to fight another fucking day. This man just like constantly showing up with results. And it makes sense because he's like a Faunus, and I think Faunus are I think Faunus population is pretty dominant in Vacuo, especially since that's where Sun originally came from. Oh my god, man. That was great. That was such a great episode. Holy shit, there's so much to break down and get into. I think all in all, I think that was a really great sequence, a really great middle ground for the finale. There's a lot of plot points that were all being tackled and initiated this episode that I think are really going to start like blossoming and developing. And that's a lot of great things that we get to look forward to when we come back for Chapter 8. I really, really liked the cinematography of this opening sequence here. Just the vibe and just the initial approach. Apathy being in this fight is just super unfair. Like, they're not strong. They're just able to just siphon your will to fight. And if they get enough apathy, like, the kingdom's gonna crumble on, unto itself. But this opening sequence here was sick. The cinematography, the camera angles, especially from the Grimm's perspective to the battlefield, the hold the line kind of moment, that was really, really awesome. And now the fall of Atlas, the battle for Atlas begins. Ironwood's doing the best he can. The civilians are running for their lives. They're just as blindsided as everybody else. And I did remember that one moment from Volume 4 where that one snobby lady from Weiss's dinner party with the, at the Shinny Manor, where they were like, oh, if Vale thinks they're so arrogant that to think that they can survive without proper kingdom defense, then I say good riddance. I really want to know where that lady is right about now. You know what I mean? She already got told off by Weiss, but it's just like, it's unfortunate because like the thing that happened to Vale was just like a calculated effort by the enemy, similar to here. No one is above Salem. No one is above being deceived and and basically outplayed. And it's just unfortunate because like the civilians are just as helpless without their kingdom and their kingdom's defenses as Vale was. So that just gave me a reminder to that one moment, and it's just, it's unfortunate to see because everyone got caught off guard. Winter's trying to do the best that she can. She's trying to give leeway. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like like now that she's in the ranks, now that she has the Aesops on her, even though she outranks them, she can't just go around letting Team RWBY and company do whatever they want. That's why she gave Weiss and everyone a head start last volume, because she's like, I'm giving you a head start. That's, you know what I mean? It's kind of like for old time's sake, because you're family, because you're my sister's friend, but like, I can't do that in public. Like, I have to keep up appearances as an elite military official. And I like how Jean is still able to think on his feet, still the strategist, still the person that is able to kind of give Winter some wiggle room to kind of like make a compromise. It's like, okay, I'll try to give you what you want, but I have to follow through with these orders. And that's very exciting to see how they're going to respond if they come across Salem for the first time. When they come across, you know, if they come across Salem for the first time, obviously Emerald, Oscar, and Hazel are still in there. Along, you know, everybody else I think is gone with the exception of Salem. So for all of them to go into the whale is very scary because you never really know. You don't really know what's going to happen. And so this moment right here, such a Hunter x Hunter moment. Shout out to any Hunter x Hunter fans out there. But this was very much like a Krollo, Phantom Troop, Uvogin Symphony kind of moment. For those of you who know what I'm talking about during the York New City arc of Hunter x Hunter. Like the classical music, everything was just really like on point for that moment. And it's like Salem's like Symphony of Destruction, which was super cool. Did not know that Emerald could also use her semblance on the Grimm. I thought it was more so like the perception of people. But yeah, I don't know. That's fucking weird. I did not think for a sec. Like her, I get it. Like all the Grimm, but the Grimm's perception is very different, right? They sense emotions. Ren can mask the emotions, and they're basically invisible to the Grimm. So it's kind of weird that her semblance still works on the mind of a Grimm, and creating illusions in that way. But yeah, I mean, I still thought that was, you know, cool that we got to see the semblance, and like the visual effect was pretty cool. This is so exciting. The fact that they gave Hazel so much for him to make his own choice and come to the conclusion of like, look, we trust you enough. We just told you the whole backstory. Emerald outside just heard the whole stories through the door, told Mercury, and like everyone kind of understands what Salem is about. Hazel needs to see it to believe it. He has Jin's name, and I wonder if we're going to get the question. I think I mentioned it in my Discord discussion, so I don't think it was in the live stream. But I remember mentioning in my Discord, I was like, imagine the last question is one of the villains, because in the opening, when Cinder's like walking through and we see her, you know, it's a still image from everyone else and it's Cinder walking. I thought that I thought at least my theory was that Cinder was the one to ask the question because everything's, you know, time basically stopped. And that's another thing too, is Salem, does that time stop apply to Salem, you know, because she is so ancient, she has magic, is she able to bypass that? Is she able to like move around and sense that the relic would be used by someone like Hazel if he decides to ask the question, what is Salem hiding from us? You know what I mean? And then maybe we'll get a flashback, maybe we'll get the collective flashback of how Salem recruited all of these people more personally and how she lied to them and told them things. I think that would be really great to get the backstory of how she recruited Watts, how she recruited Tyrion, how she recruited Hazel, how she recruited Salem, all in a flashback sequence similar to The Lost Fable, where on one side we got what is Ozpin hiding from us, the good guys, and now we're gonna get what is Salem hiding from us, the bad guys. And then at the end of it all, you know, Emerald might be able to see the story, Hazel will see the story, and I guess whoever else is around will be able to get that experience. Maybe we'll hear the last tale of Jin before she goes back into her lamp for another 100 years. But I think that would be very, 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 very satisfying because, you know, that's the big thing that I want to know is like, how did all of these people come in contact with Salem to where we are now, you know? So I'm really excited to see how things match up with Hazel. Shout out to Kaden Jensen once again for the performance of May Marigold actually getting the transgender reveal that a lot of people I feel like were out of the loop on because they've only ever confirmed it on Twitter. But essentially, May Marigold is basically disowned from her family and no longer, you know, they no longer see her as their son. She no longer sees herself as their daughter. And, you know, unfortunately, we might never see Henry Marigold again, rather. But, you know, I think that's for the best because she is still her no matter what she identifies with. And I don't really think anyone should treat anyone different, you know, for something like that. So good on her. And again, shout out to Kaden Jensen, who's been absolutely killing it this volume with this character, who's been around a lot more so because of, you know, associated with Team RWBY and this side of the group. But yeah, I really do think the whole Hazel situation is going to pan out. I think if he ends up doing that, that's a immediate betrayal to Salem, and I think Hazel could potentially die this volume, especially trying to protect Ozpin after finding out the truth, protecting the kids and all that other stuff. Unfortunately, it seems like, I don't know if they're taking Mercury as, like, insurance, you know, because Tyrion, you know, if anything happens, Salem can just be like, yo, if Emerald, like, disobeys her or something, Salem could just call up Tyrion and be like, yo, kill Mercury. But yeah, these two are heading to Vacuo, which is insane. So, like I mentioned before, Tyrion lives to fight another day. And these two are going to get a jump on the events that are going to be happening when we get to Vacuo, with the Summer Maiden, with the Sword of Destruction, with the Headmaster and the Academies, Sun and Team Sun and Team Coffee, and all the new characters from the books. Hopefully, we'll be able to make a splash and interact in that regard with these characters. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that Tyrion's been to Mistral, fucked shit up, and I mean, he got wrecked by RWBY and kind of Crow in Mistral, and then he made an absolute, like, spectacle, and he's gonna live for another arc, which is insane. A lot of people thought that Tyrion might actually have died this volume, which doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case, so Tyrion might make it to the very end, honestly. But yeah, this was a great sequence as well, getting everybody, like, on opposite ends, trying to make a compromise. The Aesops putting aside their emotions for the sake of the mission, which has always screwed them over in the end. I love how Jean is able to think on his feet. And we got this moment here, which is crazy. Like, Ren basically has a vibe check, where he's actually able to just check your vibe and just be able to, like, see right through you and say what you're feeling, how you're feeling. And there's a bunch of different colors that, I guess, reflect different emotions. So there was red, blue, orange, green. Ren was, like, magenta pink. And then Winter was like every color of the rainbow, you know, because she's a mixed she's a complex bag of emotions right now, with what she wants to do, but what she is sworn to do by her duty. And also probably being conflicted on, like, what she wants out of life, because she's also a part of the military where she can't really say what's on her mind or do what she wants to do. She has to do what she's told, you know? So it's so cool that Ren's semblance just evolved right then and there. And he's actually able to just see right through them, like, just see what's in their heart and what they're thinking and how they're feeling and everything else. And obviously they do care about each other, but they try to suppress those emotions so it doesn't get in the way of fighting. But clearly they should see that emotions are what kind of make you stronger. Like, look where Team RWBY and Team Juniper have been, because of the love that they share for each other, because of the emotions that they express with one another, you know? So shout out to Ren for that. Oh my god, this was great too. I think I'm just running through every episode, but Klein is back. Klein is finally back. We got to see some of his personalities, like I don't know what the green eyes are, but maybe that's bashful, and then obviously grumpy. But yeah, I absolutely loved this, to see Klein again. He's back in the house. He's going to be treating Nora. Maybe Nora will come back around before the end of the volume with his help. And it was all thanks to Whitley. You know what I mean? Whitley was doing the right thing. He did it out of the kindness of his heart, not because anyone told him to. And I don't know, I just really, really like that. We got some wholesome, Schnee sibling love, big sister, little brother. And I never thought I'd see that, but I don't know. It was just really, really cool. I really appreciated that. It's kind of cool to see Whitley in a different light now. Not a lot of people are, shitting on him for being the spitting image of his dad. And more so than ever, I think because he has everybody else around but his father, he's a lot less pressured to keep up those appearances. And I can't believe I called this in the last episode, but I was like, I think the finale episode, it's a little different. But Penny was the final shot of the episode. I was expecting much worse, like Terminator Penny, but we know at the very least that she is compromised because she was hacked initially and rebooted by Watts, and that could come back at any point. Watts could probably just be waiting for the right moment to, to activate her kill switch or to get her completely on his side, or he could just manipulate her through remote control hacking and get her to go to the vault and get the relic that way, you know what I mean? But Cinder, another thing that's terrifying here is that Cinder and the Hound are looking for Penny. So now I think the big fight is going to happen at the Schnee Manor. So Crazy episode. Like I said, very fulfilling, very exciting, very solid episode. Very tame, I would say. I think this is the calm before the storm. You know, this is probably like the episode 9, the episode 10 of the Fall of Beacon, but with the Fall of Atlas. And we still have 7 more episodes to go. So there's just so many different points, so many different beats that they need to hit. And I'm excited to see how things developed with Hazel and Ozma, how things develop with, you know, with everybody else at the Weiss, you know, at Weiss's house, with Nora getting better, with seeing Klein again, with Penny, you know, them discovering Penny's body and you know, the events that happened with that. And everything else in between. But I think that's everything that I want to just kind of run through for the episode for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and my afterthoughts of this. I'm going to be putting together a lot of stuff for the discussion, since we're going to be starting that a couple days early with Christmas Eve and Christmas Day taking place next week on Thursday and Friday. But obviously, if you're seeing this, that has already passed. So happy holidays overall for those of you who are still tuning in and checking this out. I really do appreciate it. But with all that said, I'm gonna be heading out now. This is the mid-season break. I'm really excited to see where we come back from here. But of course, like I mentioned, I'm still going to be doing other content overall. So yeah, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed. And once again, I want to give a huge thank you to all of the support over on patreon.com. Thank you guys so much for your kindness, generosity, and support of the RWBY series and the RWBY content so far. An extra special thank you goes to the guys and gals in the seasonal maiden tier and higher, that being Aimee Burgess, Armadillo, Blue Rat 138, BreaRose, Chase Lazration, Dashie Li, Even Poppy, Flippers, Greg Mayernik, Ian Dodd, Joseph Antony, June, Luke Marshall, Pigeon Power, Ride the Lightning, Scott Porter, Silver Rose, Super Monoman, The Disturbed Guy, Travis Ray, Triggered Fiend, Tristan Roar, Vera Ohio, Diesel 75, Zach Feifel, BungLe Queen, Ezra Lee, Gotakei, Jakob Eyer, Jamie Coleman, Jets Unleashed, John Green, Jonathan Hall, JuuBearski, Kiba Bodaway, Matthew Trapp, Michael, Rylan Skelton, Shadow Wolf, Wolverine Republic, Zach Hewlett, and Zombie Killer 451. Thank you guys all so much once again for the support. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys continue to check out and enjoy the content as it comes out. And until next time, I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.